Hello. I'd like to talk about the sport of beach volleyball and to inform you of three of the basic skills involved in the development of the sport throughout the recent years. Whether it's bocce ball, throwing a frisbee, or just drinking, we're all looking for ways to entertain ourselves at the beach. Beach volleyball is a great way to do this. Not only is it a fun sport, it's a great form of exercise. It can be competitive if you'd like to, and it can be enjoyed by any age group and any skill level. I've played volleyball indoor, grass, and beach. I've coached at all different levels of the game, and by far my favorite type of volleyball is beach. Wherever I go, I continue to find this variation of the sport all over the nation. Karch Kiraly, in his book Beach Volleyball, suggests that there are two reasons for this growth. One reason is that beach volleyball is very telegenic. It's played on some of the world's most beautiful beaches. Its atmosphere is outdoors and under the sun. It's attended by young, healthy-looking people. It's sexy. Another reason is that it's easier to understand what's going on. The players are fewer and thus easier to identify. I would like to inform you about the three main skills involved in the sport and just a little bit about where the sport has come from. Just like in a game of beach volleyball, I'd like to start with the fundamental skill of passing. Once the ball is served and put into play, the first skill that will come in handy is the pass. The thing about passing is it also involves a lot of moving and a lot of anticipation. John Kessler, a coach for the USA team, talked about the mentality that needs to be created in athletes: anticipation. He said it this way: "This change I am asking in your teaching to take place is working to guide your players to focus on what is ahead, mentally and physically, to look beyond the ball flight and contact and to see what is happening before the contact. Anticipation requires you to beat your opponent not only mentally, but also physically. After a pass comes the fundamental setting. Setting requires a good pass. It's the second touch, and it sets up for the hit. Setting, as defined by a good friend of mine, Tracy Weimer, who is also a professional on the current women's roster for the AVP Tour, put it this way: the most important skill in beach volleyball is definitely setting. If you can give your partner a great set in and out of system, you're going to be a huge threat to any opponent you encounter. Without a good set, it's very hard, if not impossible, to get a good hit. Setting is my personal favorite part of the game. It involves a lot of reps, a lot of practice, and in the beach volleyball world, it's considered almost a fine art. A good setter is greatly valued because he is a great teammate. He betters the ball for his teammate and allows him to get a good hitting percentage. A hit is the third and final skill that I'd like to talk about. Hitting is what gets you on the highlight reel. A hit is the most physically impressive part of the game because it involves high flying and all in all hard hitting. People love to see the pass, the set, and then just someone jump up and destroy the ball. The thing about hitting is that it requires the other two skills to come about. Beach volleyball is a multifaceted sport that involves many different skills, both mentally and physically. According to the Encyclopedia Britannica, the first official beach volleyball tournament was held in 1948 at Will Rogers State Beach in Santa Monica, California. The first FIVB sanctioned volleyball tournament was held in 1986 at Rio de Janeiro. That's not that long ago for a sport that is literally taking over this nation and also the world. People from all different walks of life, all different sports, and all different backgrounds are taking to beach volleyball because of the warm, welcoming environment and atmosphere that is beach volleyball. Who doesn't like the beach? If you liked what you've heard about this sport of beach volleyball, I encourage you to look into it. There are people that play here at Clemson. The sand courts are down right now, but you can also get into intramurals or even extramurals. There are a lot of different leagues. If you're looking to watch a game, you can go to the AVP website. They have information on all different professional tournaments that will locally be in the area. I hope this speech has been informative and insightful into my favorite sport,